Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel and today we're doing another video in my twin pregnancy series. Today's video is going to be my twin pregnancy survival guide, and these are just the items that I have been using that have really helped me find comfort, information, but mostly comfort in this twin pregnancy. So I don't know if you've ever looked at twin pregnancies full term. They are startling. So I have a lot of stretching, lots of growing to do. I am currently in my third trimester, and so all of this stuff is stuff that I've been using probably since about, I would say, mid first trimester. So let's just get into the video. So the first thing I have gotten myself, or had gotten myself when I started, or when we figured out we were having twins, was a book on twin pregnancy. And this book is When You're Expecting Twins, Triplets, and Quads. Obviously there are only 2 babies in here. This covers twins and quad pregnancies, but I was really highly recommended this book by other twin moms who said basically use it to find comfort and take all the information with a little bit of a grain of salt, because your doctor will be the best person to give you very tailored advice. But also finding a doctor is one of the things they cover in this book, that basically they want you to find a doctor that has worked with multiples in the past if possible, or specializes or has a good record with them, because the twin pregnancy is different than a single pregnancy. And excuse me, my indigestion is currently, revving its evil head. So that was my first thing, and I'm really glad I got that book because it really helped me understand the difference of what I had kind of already read about what to expect when you are expecting, and then really goes into depth about why when you have multiples your pregnancy changes drastically. So the second thing in my twin survival guide, outside of just stuff that helps you kind of ease your mind, and the things that, like the books that help you understand more of what you're going to be going through, was this body oil. So I started using the Mombino Organics Oh Baby Anti-Stretch Body Oil, and it has been a lifesaver. Since I have been pregnant, I feel like I have done nothing but continuously grow in my abdomen. Very early on, I started feeling stretching, itching, tightness, and so this has been amazing. I also have an entire video dedicated to the oils and other stuff I'm using, but this oil was seriously my favorite. The third thing that I have needed in my twin pregnancy survival kit is really loose, really comfortable dresses. And this dress I've worn in other videos. It's an Empire waisted dress. It's floor length. It's got a really cute print. And I got it on Amazon for, I think, $22. I will link that below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you have used any of these things in your regular pregnancy or your twin pregnancy to stay comfortable. I just found that these are things that I use on a daily basis. So the body oil, the loose dress, I'm wearing these every single day. I actually got these in a couple prints and in one other style, and I live in these dresses. So the fourth thing in my twin pregnancy survival kit is this very basic ice pack. The reason I have used these ice packs is because I am constantly sweating. I am so hot. My body temperature went from frigid all the time, including in the summer, to now burning inferno. So, that's amazing. I got these gel ones that are like really flexible, because then I can like put them behind my back and it doesn't hurt my back to lay against them. Doesn't feel like a hard ice cube. And also these are really good on your hips. My round ligament growing pains have been, on and off very painful. It makes it hard to walk sometimes. They get so painful. I have gotten out of bed in the middle of the night and started crying because I felt like my legs were being ripped like Barbie legs from my actual main torso. So I have used these. I'll take a hot bath and then I will get in bed and I will put these on my back and around my hips. And that has been really helping. It also really helps with swelling. So I'm measuring around 38 weeks, even though I just left my 30th week. And so my size is quite large at this point, and the swelling in my arms, hands, wrists, and in my ankles has been worse and worse. So nothing alarming, like it's not like it's like the skin's painful red or hot. It's just uncomfortable. So these ice packs, just like sitting with them on your wrist or like sitting with them on your ankle, has really, really helped. The next thing is a gift I received in my first trimester. Everybody said, oh, you may not need this until you get a belly. While I didn't get a huge belly right away, I did start to expand quite quickly. Even though it was slow, I felt like I looked pregnant probably by week 16, maybe week 17. But a friend of mine got me a pregnancy pillow, and I'm going to try to drag this bad boy across the whole screen. So you can see there's this like really fat top pillow. It's meant for you to lay your face on and clutch like this. Thinner middle area where your belly lays on, it's still padded. And a longer shaped bottom that's a little bit flatter, as you can see. And that is for to go between your legs. So you basically lay with this in front of you and you just hug the whole thing. You can also double it up and use it to rest against and just kind of like lean back. I love this thing. I didn't think I would have a lot of trouble sleeping. In the first trimester, I was like awakened a lot of times at night with panic, but I think a lot of that was like you just found out you were having twins. And then second trimester, I slept really well, but the third trimester, now that I'm in it, I have woken up much more. I think being too far over on my shoulder hurts. Constantly being on one side hurts. So this pillow has been a lifesaver. I love it. I use it every single night. I know I probably don't need to take it with me to the hospital, but I'm very tempted. I feel like I'm super dependent on that for getting comfortable sleep. But that being said, I really appreciate that someone thought of me and got me that pillow. And I would recommend new moms who aren't even going to be twin moms, just new moms, to get your pillow early. It doesn't hurt. I think that, you know, even if you don't need it, you can use it to like lean back against. I like that part of it. And then when you need it in your sleep, it's there. All right. This one, I was on the fence about. My doctor actually told me to get this at one point, but it is a belly strap. And this belly strap has a Velcro side. It's got like this really stretchy long spot, and then it's got this nylon basically like shaped for your belly. So this part goes over your belly, and then you hook this behind yourself up onto your back, kind of like a sling, and your back holds up your belly and kind of pulls it forward. This has been kind of a love-hate relationship. One, I was wearing it wrong for at least the first month or two I had this. To be honest, I had this mesh part against my back, and then I was like strapping it down in the front. That is not the way it was meant to be worn. This is actually the more comfortable part, and this part goes behind your back. Once I started wearing it the correct way, I liked it a lot more. Who would have figured? So let that be a lesson to you. Always read the instructions. If I ever make fun of my husband again for not reading the instructions, he can just hopefully point at this video and be like, remember that one time you were wearing a belly band backwards? Like, how hard is it? It's also breathable, so I don't know how if you can see very well through it, but it's very breathable. I don't really sweat in this very much, and I enjoy that because I sweat in almost everything, so it's great. It's also compact, and I got it in like a more nude color so it could go under like lighter color outfits I was wearing and not be very obvious. I wear it under dresses, I wear it under tank tops, I wear it under my work stuff. Definitely think it is worth investing in. I think this was between $20 and $30. And then when I was having growing pains and as my belly has gotten heavier, my doctor has told me that I should be wearing this when I plan on being on my feet more. And if it doesn't help, you know, don't continue wearing it. But I do think in the beginning of the day, if I have it on, it actually does help a little bit. The last thing that I am going to put into the Twin Pregnancy Survival Guide is this giant Costco size bottle of Tums. And that is because my heartburn since first trimester has been outrageous. And now that the babies are taking up most of my torso and my stomach basically has no room for itself, I feel like I have heartburn 24/7. While I did have to get on a regular heartburn pill, I also still use Tums so that drinking water is more comfortable. I don't know if this is true of anyone else, but every time I drink water, I get like fire in my stomach or in my throat. So I will have a Tums if I feel that coming on, and then I can comfortably drink water for an hour or two afterwards. Drinking and hydrating is so essential when you're pregnant. It is non-negotiable. And so this sweet bottle of Tums has been a lifesaver for me, truly. Let me know in the comments below, what did you need to survive your pregnancy? What were the things that brought you comfort, that made you feel better? Maybe odd things that like I didn't even think of, but like what helped you out? And of course, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more in the Twin series. And as always, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our other twin pregnancy video series. Thank you guys for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.